Samsung's Galaxy S25 series has been the talk of the tech world, with whispers about its release schedule and features now turning into an exciting crescendo of possibilities. The official announcement may still be on the horizon, but leaks and reports have painted a vivid picture of what to expect from this ultra-high-end smartphone lineup. From the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus to the flagship S25 Ultra, there's already a sense of certainty about the features and unveiling plans, but now a new twist enters the narrative with rumors of an entirely new edition, one that could change everything. A recent report from South Korea, considered highly reliable, has laid out a detailed timeline for the Galaxy S25 family's release. According to these sources, Samsung's home country will witness the big reveal on January 23, with pre-orders beginning the following day. South Korean customers will have until February 3 to place their pre-orders, and the devices will hit the shelves for pre-order buyers on February 4. A full-scale release for everyone else is expected by February 7. While this sounds straightforward, things become even more intriguing when you look at the United States schedule. Based on trends and corroborating information, Samsung is likely to announce the Galaxy S25 series on January 22 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pre-orders might begin the same day, with the official release set for February 5. This condensed timeline aligns perfectly with Samsung's recent practices, where flagship announcements and launches follow a precise 2-week gap. It's not official yet, but the consistency of these leaks suggests you can mark your calendars with confidence. Now let's talk about the surprise contender, the Galaxy S25 Slim. This device has been the subject of speculation for months, with many believing it wouldn't appear until the second quarter of 2025. However, the latest report hints that this slim and sleek edition might debut alongside its S25 siblings in January. If true, it could mark a significant departure from Samsung's usual approach, shaking up the flagship lineup with an unexpected new entrant. Despite the buzz, the Galaxy S25 Slim's availability may differ from the rest of the series. Unlike the standard models, which are expected to roll out globally, the Slim version could see a more limited release, targeting select markets and potentially arriving in smaller quantities. This device's standout feature, a profile thinner than the 7.6mm of the Galaxy S24, has already set tech enthusiasts abuzz, though much about its design and performance remains a mystery. Interestingly, early rumors suggest that the Galaxy S25 Slim might pack an ultra camera system, possibly rivaling or even surpassing the capabilities of the S25 Ultra. This could explain a higher price tag, positioning the Slim as a premium yet experimental addition to the lineup. While it may not have the revolutionary appeal of foldable or trifold designs, it represents Samsung's willingness to innovate within its flagship series. As we count down to the official reveal, the anticipation only grows. The Galaxy S25 series promises to deliver the cutting-edge technology we've come to expect from Samsung, while the potential introduction of the Slim model adds an extra layer of excitement. Whether it's the robust features of the S25 Ultra or the sleek, daring design of the Slim, this launch is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling in recent memory. So, are you ready to embrace the future of smartphones? Stay tuned, because Samsung is about to redefine what's possible, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163mm by 77.6mm. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3mm in height, but a bit wider at 79mm, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new camera control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1 nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S25 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S25 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S25 Ultra compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S25 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low-light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20 watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25 watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15 watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.